Hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven, and this week's live stream of Project Zomboid. And this week we are once again joined by Joe. Hey Joe.
Hello, hello.
And basically, last week we took a look at some of these new areas. So we took a look at the fort that's down here. We took a look at the new towns, which aren't completed yet. They're not in the main build. But we took a look at those, and after that I did some apocalypse mode single player, which was some of the hardest Project Zomboid I've had in some time. Anyway, what we're looking at is the entire map for Project Zomboid. At some point when Build 42 comes out, this will flesh out with new areas and the new content that we can look forward to that's coming with Build 42. But at the moment, the majority of the gameplay areas, as it was before, it's this sort of like area here. All this bit on the outside is all of the expansion to come. So let's point out the major towns. The major towns here are, this collection here are Rosewood. You've got Muldra, which is this line of dots down here. Over here you've got West Point, and over here you've got Riverside, and then this big set of dots over here is Louisville. Just a second.
Do you know where your lighter is?
No.
You had it last.
I've hid it very well. I can't remember where I put it. Okay, after the live stream, I'll come and find it. So, there we go. Once again, the idea. Morning, Super. Super has joined us on the chat. So this is Louisville, and what we're going to do is we have a base here in Rosewood. This is where we usually start. We usually make a base at this outlying farm here, and Joe has managed to make a magnificent looking base over there. And then we sort of move into Muldra, and we make a base out of this last building here, which is like a motel, sort of bar type area. And then we move on through this, usually bypass West Point, and then come straight to Louisville, where I actually found out watching one of Mr. Atomic Duck's videos that he likes to use this 3-car garage area that we usually use as his base of operations in Louisville. So, yeah, confirmation that it is a really good place to build a base. It is. It just is. You've got everything. Right, so before we kick off into PZ, just an update on the Modern Warfare front, and this is the crossbow. This was unlockable this week from the new event, and this is it with the Orion camo. Yes, I have unlocked the Orion camo for it. So it was actually quite easy. I'm going to give a quick tip if Modern Warfare is your sort of thing. To get the long shots, you get some distance on it. You use attachments like the So Momenti and the 28 strand cable, but it's usually best to not use the tear gas, the thermite, or the blast caps. They do work, you can do it, but you want that sort of one-hit kill, because if you hit somebody with a timed device like the thermite or the caps, they're going to be closer to you before you get that kill, and then it's not going to count. However, using the blast cap is really useful for quickly getting through the polyatomic camo, which requires you to get 25 headshots, because even if you shoot someone in the butt, it still gives you a headshot for some reason. So that's something that's quite useful. So, let's get out of Modern Warfare. That's the Season 2 weapons complete from the camo grind. Let's get out of that. And then, because I need the processing power. Right, and into Project Zomboid. Let's get off of that. And into Project Zomboid. There it is. And let's join Joe. There we go. Join the server. Now, I've noticed that the server isn't findable in the internet, whereas it used to be. Maybe it's because I've already got one. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Joining game. This week I have the joy of Red Bull. There it is. My favourite energy drink. I do like Monsters and I do like Relentless, but nothing beats a Red Bull for me. And I've also got a backup can of Coke. Coke Zero, to be precise. Nothing like balancing diet drinks with non-diet drinks, eh? Right. Okay. I don't remember there being a deer's head above the sink in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's from yesterday.
I'm glad that I can still notice these things.
Yep. It's a good sign.
It's a good sign that I'm still with it occasionally. Right, okay, so I need to fill up the water bottle. So, as usual, I will explain things as I'm going along, things that we've done for anyone who's new. Now, Project Zomboid is, if you've never played Project Zomboid and you're new to Project Zomboid and you happen to be watching the stream, welcome. I hope you like the stream and you like the content. Go check out my other videos. Don't forget to subscribe. And the live stream is 1 o'clock GMT every Sunday. So, first tip, as usual, is in your main inventory, if you keep a water bottle, your character will keep themselves hydrated. They will take a little sip. You don't see them do it, but that's what they're doing in the background. I've got some empty bottles which I'm going to fill up, and I'm going to keep those in my backpack. So I've usually got in my backpack a couple of spares. So I've got 6. So I'm not going to run out of water anytime soon. And that's just my main bottles, so that doesn't matter. So we're quite a few months of... What year is it? Is it like the 2nd year now? I'm guessing it must be.
I would say 1.5 years.
Right, so we're 1.5 years into this gameplay. And so what that means is the water and the electricity shut off a long time ago. Now, what we've done in order to keep ourselves flowing with water is we've built on the area above these large rain catcher barrels. So they catch water when it rains, and then the sink is on the level below them, and using a pipe wrench, which is a red looking wrench, you can actually plumb the sink into these barrels and get fresh water from these barrels, even though if you take water out of these barrels as is, it's tainted and could make you sick. But when it comes out of the tap, it's filtered, so, and it's pure water, so that's always a good thing. So that was worrying. I thought it just leapt off of the side then rather than grabbed hold of the sheet rope. So this is the base as it stands. Now, a sports car you was telling me about.
Yep, have a seat.
Oh, okay.
And you know why it's confusing.
Oh, right, okay. It's a British sports car, obviously, because the driver's on the other side.
Yeah.
How weird. That is weird.
But it has no space for anything, so it's kind of useless.
That is a bit naff. Has it got nothing in the trunk at all?
Yep. And it's really noisy.
Now, it's got a 45 space in the trunk. There's a wheel on the floor behind it.
Yep.
Okay, fine. I'm done with that. Yeah, so that doesn't strike me as... It's probably a nice looking sports car. Well, it's alright, I suppose. But it's not as nice as that one, which I usually drive. I see you found a guitar. So you spend your evenings sitting on the bench playing guitar or golf, do you? Because that's a golf bag.
Yep. Yeah.
Singing songs to the gnome. David the gnome is well entertained in the evenings by Joe playing guitar. Right, okay, so let's move on to cans. First off, there are 2 different types of can in the game at the moment. Those ones that are squarish and those that are normal sort of round cans. Now, the round cans, you need a can opener to open them, and I always carry one in my fanny pack, there he is. Or if it's in the cupboard with the canned food, you will be able to open the round cans without problem. However, corned beef, which is a square can, or canned sardines or canned tuna, these are all square cans and they're ring pulled, so you don't need a can opener for them. So they're sort of bit more valuable if you don't have a can opener available to you. So there are other types of food you can eat as well. Sort of like, you know, chips, cereals, beef jerky, dried meat sticks, that kind of thing. And otherwise, and you usually find those in some of the sort of sweet shops or garages, that kind of thing. You can pick them up there. Chocolate's particularly useful if you're trying to trap mice and things like that for when you're trying to trap things for food. Yes, and let's move on and let's open a can. So let's actually have some peaches now. Let's open a can of peaches. There we go. Let's eat some peaches. My character is hungry. Okay. There we go. Let's get rid of the can. Right now, to get rid of the can, we actually have like Joe's built this trash can, and you can actually empty this with everything in it, getting rid of all of the rubbish. There's another one here. You've gone to town on bins, I see. Let's actually pick up some food whilst I'm here, because grab a can of corned beef and grab a can. And I tend to go for sort of like the fruit cocktail stuff, because fruit cocktails, peaches, once you open, they actually give you a happiness bonus, so they keep your character happy. It's one of the things that I've always said is cooking is your path to happiness in Project Zomboid, and that is very, very true. If you create meals, because we've got electricity, because we have a generator somewhere, allegedly, there it is, connected and running. You can hear it purring away. Yeah? That provides electricity for the house. It allows us to charge using this battery charger. It keeps the fridge running. It allows us to cook meals on the oven, on the stove, and that kind of thing. So we can create nice and delicious meals, which help us, again, keep up our happiness. Right, so where do we stand, Joe?
I didn't move into the city. I cleared the way direction to the baseball factory,
Okay.
but not very far.
Okay.
I managed to get down to the petrol station in the south of
Oh,
Louisville,
right. Okay. Yeah.
near that gated community,
Yeah. Okay.
and
So
that's it.
let's have a look. So Joe's talking about this kind of area down here. That one. So along here is actually a gun shop, hunting supplies. So it could be worth going down there and raiding that, yeah?
The gun shop is looted.
Okay, fine.
The gated community would be interesting, or moving to that direction, the baseball factory, to the big mall or something.
Yeah, okay, so the baseball factory is over here by the river. It's actually this dot here. The Louisville Bruiser baseball bat factory. Now, we've been in there, and most of the baseball bats that we found previously are in the crates here and here. You tend not to find too many of them in the office complex, but if you look around like the factory area, you should find quite a few baseball bats. Now, the nice thing about baseball bats, if you've got nails and a hammer, you can turn them into spike baseball bats. And they do more damage that way. Still not as much as a katana, but or a machete. The other option is we could go to the distillery.
Yep.
That's at the end of the road.
I have been there. Behind the distillery is a factory. I cleared it around it, but I didn't went in. But
Okay.
let's go that direction, yeah?
Let's go in that direction. Okay.
If you want.
Yeah. Let's do it. Now, the reason we're going to the distillery and that area is to get bourbon. Now, bourbon is used as a disinfectant. You can put it on bandages to make sterilised bandages. And that is quite invaluable because it means any wounds that you do happen to have will not become infected. It will also help clean up wounds if you happen to have them. Okay, let's see what chaos ensues this week.
Yep. I'm not using the shotgun, so we have a little bit more careful.
Okay. So lots of noise and lots of shouting, bringing the Z's in, yeah?
I guess.
That I managed to survive on Apocalypse mode solo without weapons. I was doing alright.
Ew.
Although, to be fair, I wasn't attracting too much attention. I was doing my best not to attract a crowd. Now, usually in Apocalypse mode, it advises you not to engage, because the zombies are stronger. But that is the majority of what I actually did. I actually did a lot of fighting in to start off with, trying to get the Z's. I think you might be lucky and open one of those.
Yeah.
Or you might actually have to open the door like that. Oh, so empty bottles. Oh, look, there's a window liquor straight away. There we go. Bourbon. I thought you said you weren't going to use the shotgun.
Yeah, that's not a shotgun.
Ah.
That's a clock. We are not alone.
No, we're not alone. There's a song about that. Now, see, there's empty bottles here. Bottles of bourbon. I'm just going to raid some quickly. Joe's got the infestation in hand. So whilst Joe's working hard on looting, this is not an unusual occurrence. Oh, don't tell me my backpack's full already. Oh, that's because I've got Big Excalibur in it still. Are you alright? What's going on?
I'm playing with a veteran. And he is the god with shooting, but with the melee weapons. Oh, you have to be very careful.
There's a few in there. Four, to be precise. Still easy kill for me. Sorry, madam, but the toilet is no longer occupied. Nothing in those. They're empty. Well, if you needed door hinges and knobs, this is a good place to come. Let's do it. Oh! Store gravel bags, toolbox. With nothing in it. Welding rods. Not a particularly impressive Mr. Fix-It area. But let's just take a quick look around some of these boxes. 2 bourbon. 4 bottles of empty. 5 bottles of bourbon. Another 4. 2. Another 2. And I'm not being particularly picky. 3. So there is an absolute ton of alcohol here, should we require it. I'm going to grab a few. Stash them in the motor. Because of course you can just drink it. Actually, whilst there's no Z's around. Actually, it might be worth putting one in my trauma bag. Let's start. Let's get a proper loot on here. There weren't that many zombies here.
Yeah, I was here already.
Ah, okay. You've already done the groundwork to a large
Yep.
degree. Okay.
I needed to skill the aiming. And I'm ready with it. I'm level 10 at the aiming.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, the veteran is unbelievable fast with this.
If you want to go down the gun route, choose the veteran, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. You remember when I told you with the carpenter, from level 6 to level 7, it took weeks to get there. With him, here with the veteran, easy 1 week or something. It's really a huge difference.
Yep. Joe opened the bag of zombos. Oh, I'm just going to dump everything that I just... the 30 bottles of bourbon that I picked up in that short amount of time.
Party hard.
Let's take that and partay. Right, let's see if we can get down to the baseball bat factory. But before I do that, let's eat some crisps. Eat. Now, because I was overloaded, I was carrying a lot of those bottles in my main inventory. I've got this discomfort moodlet. That's because I've taken some damage to my health. You can see my health bar's gone down. Oh, I've still got bandage. Let's remove the bandage. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, honest, Gov. Wish you could say the same about my car. So, baseball bats and alcohol. That's a good combination. Right, did you want to check out this factory that you were talking about?
Let's have a look.
Let's have a shufties. Right, yeah, so Super actually got his 3D printer this week. And you've been busy with that, Super. What have you been printing, mate? For those of you who are watching on Twitch, Super's on also on Twitch. He's not on YouTube. You should be able to see that on the streams, though. Well, there's plenty of nails. Boxes of nails. Do we want those? Or planks, things like that. Paint. Don't really. Bag of concrete. Plaster. Oh, okay. Battery dispenser for AAA batteries. Ooh. Do we need seeds? Watering cans?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a disappointing find then. Okay. This is also looking semi-deserted. In fact, it is deserted. I actually caught the first episode of The Last of Us last night. Ah, we'll have that. I love a good crowbar. Crowbars do make really good backup weapons. As you can see, I've already got one in my inventory, in my backpack. I'm actually going to shove that one of those, the one that's in bad condition.
The most important thing we are missing is a Humvee.
A Humvee? We haven't got a Humvee yet. Okay.
I saw two. One was completely destroyed and one was in dark red condition, but nothing else.
As you can see, I've got a nice stock of weapons on the back of my car, so I'm not going to be short of zombie killing equipment. Or why am I overloaded? Because I've got bourbon and bandages I'll put the bourbon in there for a minute. And then stack it into a lamppost, because I'm not paying attention. The wheels screech round the mean streets of Louisville. As you can see, Joe's been down here. Dead bodies everywhere.
Yeah. I'm not always lazy.
I never accused you of that. Not once, not ever.
Okay, killing time.
Alright, let's take on this bunch. It's so easy with the katana, it's unreal. I didn't think she was going to fall over then. I was like, okay. So what's this? What's this bit? I don't think I've ever been in here, so... Hello, sir. Okay, she was keen. She's off. Is this some sort of factory, isn't it?
Is it worse to get in there?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything in here, to be honest.
Yeah, get out there.
Leaving. Okay, so we're on the coast, we're by the river, so we'll follow the coast road down and we'll get close to the baseball bat factory that way. It's a bit of a... Oh, hello. So another one of Joe's favourite killing areas. Using the backing off fighting technique. Quick spin around, make sure nothing's coming in from behind. Right, let's take this bunch up over here. That's not a sound I want to hear. That's officially bad. Now, as you can see, I'm just walking away. The zombies aren't able to keep up with me. And I've just swapped out to my rather bloody looking axe. Obviously not cleaned that very well. Yeah, my katana broke.
Yep.
Right, so reduced fighting capacity. Right, so I do actually have Bixcalibur. Ah, it's got to be done. The legend of Bixcalibur lives, continues. The comically big pen. Yeah, so it's like one of those 4-colour pens.
energy drink factory something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't think there was an energy drink in the game. It's a battery factory, apparently. Which also makes sense. So you'd like to think there's lots of batteries in here.
Oh, that's nice. Good to know. Careful, careful, careful.
Yeah. Big Excalibur's got it. The legend lives on. Yep, batteries all over the place. So if you're short of batteries, it's a battery factory. It's like being in the distillery. It's just like there's loads of batteries, there's loads of alcohol. Ah, interesting. Okay, cool. It's a decent sized factory. But all the batteries seem to be located around there. Let's have a look at these boxes. Because at a later date, yeah, the batteries all over the place, when Build 42 comes out, there will be basements in the game. As such, if you want to venture into a basement, probably not a good idea without a torch. But that means you'll also need a torch in one hand and a single-handed weapon in the other. And it'll be a bit of a fight because you can't do as much damage with a single-handed weapon as you can with a two-handed weapon. Let's open the corned beef. And eat that. Tin food never goes off. Well, at least not in the game. Right, let's put tin can in there. There we go.
That pen looks so funny.
The legend of Big Excalibur continues. Yep. So, if you're not aware, this is the 4-colour Bic pen. One of the surprises that the mod comes with, apart from the fact that you can find the ordinary sized version, you can also find a comically big version of it, which you can use as a blunt forced weapon, which is what I'm doing. There he goes. It's one of my backup weapons, as it happens. It's actually got a really good range on it and all. That's the thing. Not as good as that. Oh, one's getting up. Your gun clicking. Your gun making clicky noises. Ha, Mr. Glitch. Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Savvy Gadget's live stream. Let's see, hi. Let's see, hi. There we go. We're currently raiding in and around Louisville. I've got the door. There we go. Beef jerky there. Beef jerky's always a good one to have around you. A few little incidental dibbles and things, it's always good to have. What else?
Oh, another Gadgetz.
Chips are good. Tortilla chips, we'll eat those. I used to go for the red licorice as well. That should keep me well fed. Oh, I'll have those. Vitamins, painkillers. Oh, let's have a look at the magazines. How to use generators. Got one of those. Already read. Now, the nice thing about this is actually says we've already read them, which is great. Melted ice cream, rotten. Okay, well, that was just like a little corner shop, wasn't it? The shop's empty. This is
The best is the sound of that pen.
yeah.
Ploink. Ploink.
Plonk. Job done. Oh, don't miss. How many more hits do you need to take out a zombie that's prone on the floor? Usually, if a zombie falls over a fence or falls out of a window like that, you've got a small window to one hit kill them. However, they also have the ability to fall out and lunge forward, and they can have you off your feet by that. So, Alright, I'm going to grab the girl. Which I left running this time. So that I have a quick getaway. Turn the lights on, it's getting late at night. And as usual, they haven't actually worked. There we go. Turn them off and turn them back on again. In the traditional sense, yes, there is a surplus store near here. I don't know where it is though. I'll have a look on the map once we've cleared these guys out. Using the headlights to an advantage. Oh, hello. Most of the time I'm getting one hits in on these guys. Which is useful because it means you can take out large groups pretty quick. Because they also tend to come in as solos more than anything. Oh, there's one over here hiding in the bushes. Oh, a free hit. That was a toughie. It was a tough nut. I'm going to use the backing off techniques. Just oddly enough, there's a few of them. Getting through them pretty quick though. Now I've got the multi-hit on, so I'm hitting more than one zombie at a time. Bella's broken into the study. Hey Belle, you're right. Here's a good dog. You know, she's messing with the green screen as usual. Alright, I'm just going to... Oh, there's a zombie by my car. Hello. Meet Big Excalibur. He's my friend. Come on, you, Mrs. Miggins. Now, I saw you two coming as well. Okay, let's get in the car. Assuming that's the thing. Are you alright, Joe?
Yep.
Okay. Right, so we've come along here, down here, along here, and we're around here-ish, I believe. There's the pawn shop. Yeah, there it is. It's there. It's a bit further back up. It's like the second turning. We've gone past it. Yeah, it is. It's just there. It's just over the road, just in there, so you can see the tents and the bits and pieces. We could go back and loot that. That's not a problem. So we're much further down. We're by that blue building, which I think is this one here. So I think we're here somewhere. Yeah, because we just raided that shop, so we're on this corner here. So we've gone past it. We can come back because the baseball bat factory is not far away. This is a triple raid. Bourbon batteries, baseball bat, quadruple even. Baseball bat, bourbon batteries. Okay, so if you're interested in picking up the Big Excalibur for yourself and you've got the mod on, I think the best place to actually find it is in a bookshop. I think that's where I found mine. It was in one of the cabinets somewhere. Oh, long blunt's just gone up. Can hear banging. We have unfriendlies banging away. Quick check behind me. I can see Joe's doing alright. Are there windows in this building?
I don't know.
Are we likely to see zombies come flying out of the windows? Because that is a thing. Or maybe they're just inside. Attacking doors. There's no doors there, so maybe there's a door around the front. Definitely something going on just around there, isn't there? Yes, fighting at night has often been my undoing in this game. I usually get caught out quite badly at night. Usually because I can't see Toffee. Look. Come on, roll up, come and get it. Try your strength. Test your strength against Ven's Big Excalibur. DPD van just drove past. It is a true fact to say that if a delivery van turns up in my road, it's usually coming to my house. God, there's quite a few here. Is this a Gigamart? Check behind me, can't see anything. It is very dark in here.
Really dark here, yeah.
Yeah, let's leave.
Noise.
I can see one coming in. There comes another. Donk, yep. More noise. Doink, doink. And another two. This kind of looks like a food area to me. Ah, this is the movie theatre. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, Starplex. Starryplex, it says on the side. There we go. That's it. Yeah, it's the movie theatre. It's not my favourite place, the nightclub. It's when Louisville first turned up. I went straight to the nightclub to have a look around. And it was interesting. It was an interesting area because it had several levels. But there's a lot of cars here, so I'm just going to sort of scoot round them a bit. Kill the zombies, of course, because that's the point of the game. This is zombie whack-a-mole. Right, okay, so there's one coming in from behind me, so we'll have that one. Go on, I've got plenty for everybody. Hey, you!
Still in front of that restaurant.
Let's see what other attention that's just attracted, because shouting's generally a bad idea if you're not well equipped, which we are. I have to say, this comically big pen is really good. It has such a good reach on it as well. So it's like... And because we also have RA's durability on it, I don't think it actually affects this. But it's hardly taken anything off of the condition of it so far, and I have used it before. Anyway, oh, my bottle's empty. Swap that out. So I've got an empty bottle. Is that okay? That can go in my backpack. Yeah, it does seem to be a bit OP, I think. I'm going to have to stop using it. I was going to say, it does kind of feel like cheating, because it's such an easy weapon to use. Let's stash it in the car. In the roof. I assume I can put it in the roof. Yep, it goes in the roof, and we can go back to an actual weapon from the game, which is I've got a spare katana. We'll attach it in both hands. There we go. And then put it on my #1 keybind. There we go. But then, you know, even the katana in game is really powerful. Getting through this could be interesting.
Nope.
Oh, there's another little Jeep here. That's not a Hummer. Oh, there's a few. Now, it's an interesting point to make is that... Oh, hello, where did you come from? Just crawling along the floor for no apparent reason. Yeah. It's actually another really good place to make a base. Now, the interesting point is that once you go out on the bridge, you get to the end, you can't actually leave the map. You can't fall off the edge of the world. So, let's have a quick look up here. It is littered with cars, which I don't remember it being like that before, so I think they've added all of that.
Heart attack. Here's a Humvee.
You found one?
Yeah. Tears in my eyes.
Wood glue! Wood glue! It's a Humvee with wood glue in the back. The ultimate prize. Is it any good?
Oh, baby. Oh, how to get that thing out there?
Oh my god.
Yo,
It's in really good nick.
yo.
And I'm not joking, it's in really good nick. 72% overall, but the engine's 67. Engine quality's only 23 though. I'll leave that for you to Joe.
Oh.
Right, I'm just going to take a quick jog up here. Oh look, exercise machines. Speaking of exercise, that one had something sticking out of it. An axe! We'll take one of those, thank you very much. Axes are always useful. Oh, I can't actually put that on me back, so...
A Humvee.
There's a Mercedes up here as well.
Oh, we have two of them.
Yeah, this one doesn't look like it's in particularly good nick. Needs something to eat. So let's eat the beef jerky. That's always good. Lots of protein. Never underestimate the pulling power of a Humvee. Right, so this is the bridge which leads to nowhere. I imagine it used to lead somewhere, but if you could clear these cars out to a decent degree, so using propane torches and all the rest, you could, or you could even drag them together, move them together and make yourself a barricade out of them. Right, so this is where you think, oh, it's come to an end. It hasn't. You can actually break your way past these barriers and get to the other side. And that's where you make your base, because you've got all of this fence work. You could pull some of those cars, put some of the cars in front as well, create choking points, that kind of thing. And it would actually make a really good base, or a place for a base. So we're actually here, at this point here, and then you make your base in this largish area here. You could build it up. There's trees down here. You can always use a truck to ferry planks in and out, that kind of thing. If you wanted to do that, that would be a cool idea. As I said, you can't actually walk off the back end of the map. I've tried in a previous run through. Oh, I'm overexerted for running. That's my fault. Being a muppet. So I'm just going to take it. Is it because I'm overloaded? It is because I'm overloaded. Because I picked up that axe, which I can't put in my backpack. So I'm going to have to stick with it for the moment. Now Bella's up here with me. I have Bella behind my green screen hiding. The zombies aren't scary, honest. Daddy will protect you. So what do you need to get that hammer running?
It's running.
It's running! The
Yep.
battery actually worked.
Yep, and
Holy cow.
fuel and everything.
Oh my god! You see, one of the problems you get to after a year or so is you get into cars, the batteries are flat. And so you need to have a charged up battery with you to replace and get the car started, and usually petrol as well. But the fact that you found a Humvee that is in working condition straight off the bat is phenomenal.
Yep. Jackpot.
It is jackpot, literally. That is a really, really, really good find. It has to be said. See, that's one of the other mods that we've got on the... See, a lot of the mods we've got running on the server are firearms and cars. Also some trucks. You may have seen water trucks. There was one outside the distillery. And I think the Humvees are one of the mods as well, isn't it? As well as this little Jeepy type thing down here. Although you don't want them because you're horribly exposed in those things. Right, but the question is how we're actually going to get the cars to the baseball bat factory from here. I think we can make our way round the top, or maybe down here on the bottom. I don't know.
No, here.
Yeah, okay.
I brought the Humvee here on the street,
Okay.
so there's a way.
Actually, trying to be careful with my exertion limit at the minute, because carrying that extra weight, which is giving me this fairly heavily loaded moodlet, says I'm carrying too much, which is the axe that I've got in my pack or in my main inventory, that one, which is in really good condition, which is why I'm trying to keep it. I'm just going to dump it in the back of my car. Oh, look, there's Joe's Humvee. Joe's Hummer. Going to put it up there, and that should stop me from being overloaded. Now I should be able to stop myself from being over encumbered, which I have done, and that means I should be able to take a break. I'm going to sit in the car. Right, now this looks good. Just drive carefully through here, because driving carefully is not something I'm good at. Finn's Bakery, hair salon, purple and black. I'm not particularly worried about what's going on here at the moment. Nothing to see here. So there's a nice sort of shopping area, pedestrianised kind of thing. Oh, been bitten twice.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Been bitten.
Go into the car. Go into the car.
No, I'm fighting.
Back to the base, please.
No.
Save your...
Yeah, I have actually been bitten. It has actually bitten me. That's the end of this character. Right, sod that. I'm going to... Don't do that. Disinfect with alcohol wipes.
Yeah, and go back to base.
No.
Save your stuff.
No. No.
No?
No. I'm going to do what damage I can. I'm
Danger freak.
going to get down here. Because I'm going to start in Muldra. Right, so I am actually at the baseball bat factory, I think. Yeah? Or not. Oh, there's a bus here, look. No, that's a coffee shop. Just going to ram my way through. And keep an eye on my health as an overall. I'm going to try and clear it out a bit around here. Near the baseball bat factory, so we don't have too much of a grief later on. Reckless abandonment for me. Yeah, that's right. It's a thing. I'm not bleeding out quickly, so this is not a problem.
I got bitten.
Yeah, the
But
zombification's a thing.
No, I got bitten, but I got lucky.
Right, so here we are. This is the place. Let's kill some zombies while we still can. I'm still in good health, so gonna disinfect that. Disinfect with the alcohol wipes. I can use the bourbon.
Ooh, there's a lot of zombies here.
Yep.
Wow.
Right, let's get the car over, see if I can load up the car with baseball bats as much as I can. Getting in's going to be interesting. Okay.
Fighting my friend means war.
Well, come on, we have been waging war on them for God knows how long. Let's keep the health icon open. So you can keep your character alive for a while. Although once you're bitten, it does mean you're dead. Your character will eventually die. I don't know whether you can actually overcome it or not. That's the thing. I'm going to try. I think once if the infection, you can get rid of the infection. Maybe. I am clutching at straws here, by the way. Usually, like I say, being bitten and infected usually means you're going to die. Actually, I picked up some painkillers, didn't I? Let's take pills. And I'm just going to wander off quickly, so that'll get rid of the pain. You'll still die eventually, says Super. Yeah, I mean, that's my understanding. What I can actually do... This is actually useful because it means I can demonstrate some... sort of like... some first aid. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to disinfect these rags here. So I'm going to end up with some disinfected rags. I'll do the same with these bandages as well. This will be using the bourbon. So now I should have... Okay, so I've got an empty bottle of bourbon, so I can use that for water. I've got sterilised bandages, sterilised rags. Alcohol wipes, painkillers, they can go in the bag over here. Right, let's see if I can actually break into this baseball bat factory. As you can see, my health is still okay.
Yet.
At the moment, yeah. It's actually going up, which is good.
Depends where the wounding is.
It's on my hand.
Yeah. Okay. In the neck, it would be worse.
Yeah, it's not like it's gushing blood out all over the place. Knew I could hear you huffing and puffing around. There's a couple out the back there. Okay. There are no windows to this thing? Looks like I'm going to have to... Can I dismantle the door? Disassemble door? No. So I'm going to have to go through the factory, through the through the back end here somehow.
I'm trying to find you.
Yeah, I can see you on the map.
Yeah, now, yeah.
I'm actually inside it now. Ah, this looks good. There's a bad guy inside, but I'm out the other side now. Open those up. Is there someone beyond that door, isn't there? No? Okay. Must be above me. On the, see these pylons here? There's a set of stairs. Let's have a look above. Yep, there it is. Okay, that looks clear. Let's have a look. Well, don't seem to be bleeding. I've taken care of the wound. But let's take a look. So we've straight off the bat, ho ho ho, we've got 7 baseball bats, which is good. So we'll loot those. Yes, I'm going batty. Yeah, you see, all of the puns are coming out. I'll just dump them in Joe's car because I don't got any room in mine. You can never have too many melee weapons. Now, melee weapons, it's worth mentioning that if you're using a blunt weapon like a baseball bat, then it will not damage clothing on a zombie when you hit them. But if you're using a katana, like I am, it will just sort of damage the clothing, and then you can't use it as bandages and things like that, because you can tear up the clothes of a zombie and turn them into bandages. Right, my health is dropping right down because I've got 20 baseball bats in my inventory. So far we've picked up 20.
That's enough.
No such thing as enough baseball bats.
It would be really cool if you can pull the Humvee with your sports car to the base.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. Ha! King of Games, hello, welcome to the channel. There's so many baseball bats here, it's ridiculous. Yeah, as long as I don't die in the process, yeah. Considering that I've been bitten. God damn it. Baseball bat, 1 and 20. So we have officially got 40 baseball bats, and that's not all of them from the baseball bat factory. Unfortunately, I have been bitten on the hand, on the left hand, so death is inevitable. for this character. Just going to keep an eye on that bandage. But I need. Oh, the bandage is now dirty. Remove the bandage. It just says I'm bitten. I'm going to disinfect with alcohol wipes. I'm going to die. That never heals up, unfortunately. You can keep living, but zombification is inevitable. Right, so with that in mind, let's go pick up that Humvee. Get it back to the base. Yep, absolutely. I just missed my turn in. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot there. And I mean a lot. Backing up, running away. Oh, there's a lamppost there. Bugger. Didn't see that, obviously. Sticking to the sort of coastal roads. It would have been nice to sort of clear everybody out. Oh, there's another nice looking... What's it there? I have to remember that. Sort of pulsing the engine, just getting past. Right, so I'm going to need to mount the curb. Right, so here's the Humvee. Get out of the car. Attach it to the Hummer.
So you can watch the video in the Discord of the funeral. You saw that?
No.
What I posted under the screens of my desk?
I've not been on the Discord to look at anything. I've posted some screenshots there this week of some of my more good rounds in Modern Warfare 2.
I saw them.
Oh, hello. Nearly had the car up on its side on two wheels. In fact, I did have it up on two wheels at one point. That's generally considered bad. Ah, I haven't seen that, Super. I'll have a look at that when we finish playing. $120 whilst pulling a Humvee. I was going to say we should be getting close to our base as well, so better slow it down. Otherwise it'd be a case of braking, trying to brake to get in, and then having a Humvee around my car. No, not there yet. Almost. As I say, I need a big sign on the road saying your base is here. Ah, now this is beginning to look promising. There's bricked up things. Here we go, here we go. This is it. Oh, you've disconnected it. Oh, well,
Yeah,
okay.
it's horror to go through that gate.
It's not quite big enough, is it? Let's turn the lights off, turn the engine off. Let's clean the bandages whilst I'm here. Die with honour. Yeah. Yeah, that's the unfortunate side of being bitten. Dying with honour. Dying with distinction. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Let's just unload and...
Sometimes the game is so evil.
Well, that's the point of the game. As it
Yep.
starts, this is how you died.
And I only got lucky. 5 minutes ago I got bitten too.
Yeah, well, that obviously my gloves are shot or something like that, I guess, because that actually got through my my gloves aren't in the best condition, so they obviously managed to bite through my glove. But it always looks like they're going for your neck when they're doing it, so.
I will be honest. I'm glad that I'm not bitten.
You're glad you're not the one that got bit this week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, we're not short on weapons at all. I mean, we've done
No.
really well.
We have axes and stuff, everything.
Can you fix a katana? You can. I'm sure you can.
No.
You can't?
Nope, you can't.
No, bugger. Oh, okay, that's disappointing. Let's put the 2 crowbars in there as well, because I've actually got back.
But we have plenty of them.
Yeah, we're definitely not short of them, that's for sure. Got 2 axes on the
If you
top
don't
there.
find one in the garage, here there are, in the solo garage.
Oh yeah, there's loads.
In the back.
I've got loads. I've got a backup axe on top of the car, several hunting knives, which I'm gonna sort out this rubbish because I've got so many. Got some spare water bottles, a spare lighter, a spare this, a spare that. I'm not short of anything. I'm putting Big Excalibur in there as well. In fact, I've got a spiky baseball bat in the back of my car, so I'll keep that there as my backup weapon. Let's. What else did I have in the back there? Oh yeah, the 33 bottles of bourbon. Where am I putting those?
Wherever you, in the room beside the kitchen, there's a lot of space.
Okay. Not in the medical area then, no. In the bathroom.
Or you can put it there if you No problem.
Okay, well, I'll put the broken katana in the bin outside. That's the laundry. Oh, right, yeah, there's a lot of space in here.
And on the right side, when you enter the room, on the right side, the first crate, there's bourbon.
So there is. There's now a lot more bourbon.
That's it. Party hard.
Party hard, party harder.
It wouldn't take long for me, believe that.
Yeah, I know the feeling. These days, just one can of anything. It's like, yeah, is enough for me generally. Actually, I'll go wash outside.
"47 baseball bats?"
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
They're not short of melee weapons, that's for sure. And I found a box of nails so we can turn them all into spiky baseball bats, which do a lot more damage. And I'm fairly sure we had some left over.
Yeah. So, what is the new character you're creating?
I
Veteran?
don't know yet.
Take the veteran. We have shotguns, we have ammo. And after some kills, you're a deadly weapon.
I'm a deadly weapon without a shotgun.
Show me your hands.
What, the one with a bite on it?
Yeah.
Actually, that's something I wanted to try. That's actually quite convenient. Not for my character, but for me and for the stream. I want you, Joe, to come up to my character who's on the dock, and I want you to do a medical check on them. If you right-click, do medical check. I want you to see whether it actually tells me I've got tells you that I've got zombification or something.
Okay.
It's something I wanted to try. I actually thought of it yesterday. Meanwhile, I'm going to have some crisps. Haha.
Right click. It says bandage left hand, small or little wounding, and nothing else.
Okay.
But I can remove your bandage,
Yeah.
disinfect it.
I can take a pill for the pain.
Yep. But it says bitten, so
Blood everywhere. It's
You know the
interesting that
story.
it says pain, even though I've just taken some painkillers.
Then you much pain, yeah. Sometimes you have to take 2 of them. I told you the fact if you get nimble and lightfoot with level 5, you are able to outwalk the zombies by going backwards then. Yeah? You are faster than them.
Yeah.
And I died because I didn't walk back. I tried to turn around.
Yeah.
I forgot the fact that I'm faster. Yeah, and I saw the wound in the neck.
Oh, that was something else I was going to just try and clean off anything else that I needed. Wash yourself.
The good thing is we have all the books right now here in the base.
Okay, cool. I take it we still haven't found the what's that one? That we added the mod for the hot wiring cars. We still haven't found that.
Nope, I didn't found that.
No. I suspect it's not working with the current build, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But with that skill mod, it's not needed.
Yeah.
You read 2 books and then you cannot wire cars.
Yeah, it's not so much of a problem, is it? Right. As death is inevitable, I need to put it to use. So the pain's gone in my hand. Did you say that you wanted to have a look at those flats?
At what?
The ones down the road.
I didn't understand.
You know
Sorry?
the block of flats that's down the road?
The apartment buildings,
Yeah.
I cleared them. We had a reset on the server.
Okay.
I cleared them 2 times now.
Okay,
I think
cool.
in the first building there were more than 500.
Jesus.
I counted that. I checked the kill count, yeah, to know how fast is the level with the aiming and stuff. And I came back with 1,000 kills from that 2 buildings.
Jesus Christ. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
That really. And I had so many lucky moments with this because I was surprised, yeah. That was awesome.
Right, so Supertone says I think you have to be a medic to do it. When you say be a medic to do it, what, to get past zombification?
Really? Okay.
I don't think you can. Because I think unless you've got the mod that helps you create a cure,
Yeah.
being bitten means you're dead. I don't think there's a way past it. Although to be fair, there have been times when I've been bitten and survived, but that was on builder mode, not survivor mode. Survivor mode, it might be different.
So make a campfire and burn yourself.
Oh, right. So you need to be a medic to see if someone is going to be zombified or not.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that makes sense, I guess. Or perhaps a higher skill in medical.
I'm level 10 in medical,
Oh,
but
okay.
I couldn't do anything.
No, you couldn't see whether I was being zombified or not. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting that the bite doesn't heal. Because as soon as you take the bandage off... Oh, you're speculating on that, Super. Okay. Well, we'll have a look at that when I bite the farm. Speaking of farming, lots of rotten things here. Slowly rotting away, which is actually a good way to get worms rather than just digging them up, because eventually when this does rot down you end up with compost, but it comes with the worms as well. So I'm just waiting to die now, that's the thing, and it's not happening.
Yeah, make a campfire and jump in.
No, I'm going to see how long I can make this last, because
Okay.
I am still alive, you know, and apart from having to bandage my hand every now and again, it's not really an encumbrance of any kind. And it's not saying I'm ill, which it usually does by now. Usually it says, well, yeah, it does last for a couple of days, Super, that's the thing. So I'm guessing, because there is a small chance, I think, of you actually surviving being bitten. It's not a lot.
Did you take some antibiotics?
I took some painkillers and some vitamins.
Okay. Upstairs there is some antibiotics. Try it.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Experiment away. That's what we do.
Yeah, Dr. Frankenstein.
Right, where are they? They're not in the no, I'll have that. No, not there.
Where the sink is.
Ah, okay. Antibiotics. Take. Who knows? I may survive yet. I'm not banking. Oh, right. Now it's decided to come up with queasy. That's definitely a case of I'm dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
That's it. That's the end of it. I'm definitely going to die. Right. Okay. That's the sign that, you know, you're going the wrong way of healing. As in, you're not. Right, okay, so let's do this. Right, so let's put my stuff in there.
And another wish of mine, try to avoid the overweight trait.
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with being overweight. What are you saying? I'm fat or something?
Nope.
Right, so what have I actually got on that? Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to find a group of zombies to join. I'm going to join my fellow zombies. Now, running around barefoot, of course, isn't usually a good idea, so I'm going to actually just do this outside. Because usually you end up with more wounds and things on your feet because you're running around barefoot. Which isn't actually happening at the moment.
Oh, that's a good thing to test the new car. I will pick you up with the new car.
Oh, okay. I'll dive onto the road then. Feeling queasy, take things easy. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna die in the dark. I'm gonna die in the dark again. Head in this direction. I could just hoof it over all right. So where are we going, Joe? Where are you dropping me off to die?
I should. Wait, I'm coming.
I'm running away.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm running towards the flats. Sorry, the apartments. I hear there's about 500 zombies here.
Yeah, before my visit.
Oh, right, so now I've got a right foot scratched and bleeding, so, because I'm running. And you can see I've got the blood symbol, so it's like, I'm feeling a little sad, I wonder why. Maybe it's because I'm dying. That's okay, that just means I get to bleed all over Joe's car. Yeah, there's a bus there, I did notice. I'm not picking zombies up in a bus so they can bite me. Oh. I'm here. Let's go. So what's this experiment?
Ouch.
Oh, that's not the experiment, crashing into trees, no?
Oh,
So you're not used to driving fast cars, are you?
did you hear that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a car.
Doing what exactly? It sounded like it had run over a horse.
Compressor or something.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Supercharger, which isn't sticking
Yeah,
out of the
something.
bonnet.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I know what's going on.
But don't die in my car now.
No, I'm fine. I'm still got loads of health. And as I say, I think I know what you're planning. What the hell was that?
Again, the car. Now the charger is off.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Is that something you can switch on and off?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't know. And you see, he has no grip with the tires.
Yeah, I noticed that. I just thought that was your bad driving, but if you say so. Oh, look, there's a truck. So what am I
There
doing?
are your friends.
Okay. Hooray! Hey you! I've got a lost beard. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna run around on a bit. Come on, chase me. It's like the Benny Hill show.
The funny thing is now they don't get you.
Yeah. Well, you want them to get you, they can't.
Yeah.
Dash, scratch, bleeding, laceration, bleeding, but none of them say bit, not one of them does. There we go.
I'm on the way to Muldrow.
Yeah. Right, so you say veteran. Go with a veteran.
If you want to try it with the shooting, yep.
Okay.
The problem is you have to be really careful with the melee fighting then.
Yeah.
He sucks on this, sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. You survived for 12 days, 5 hours. You killed 1,319 zombies.
Well, that's not so bad.
That's not so bad. Veteran is desensitized. Yeah, that's the other point.
We have a zombie at the military checkpoint. What is this?
You see, the police officer wouldn't be a bad choice.
I don't know that, okay, but give it a try.
So aiming 125%, good fitness, nimble 75%, reloading 100%, strength and good strength. Those are the bonuses. Let's have a look at
go for it.
Let's go for the veteran. I think the police officer's a better choice.
Yeah, take it. Give it a try. I didn't try the police officer till now.
Okay, right. So I need to take off 4 points though. So, see, short-sighted doesn't give you enough, which means I'd have to take something else as well. I don't want to take hard of hearing or pacifist. I think overweight is probably the best one because that gives me 6, and then I can take outdoorsman with that as well then. Because if I add that, and I can then take outdoorsman, that gives me the hardiness thing that I always have. Right, so fast reader would be useful. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with short-sighted, so I can take fast reader as well.
Low learner is cool.
No, it isn't.
Here's cool. You don't have any effect of it.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, decreases XP gains. Yeah, I suppose that's actually not a bad one, because considering we actually have a mod, we have book mods on the server, so that when you read a book, you gain the experience from reading the book. Have you got that one, Joe?
Yeah.
And
I
it
have
doesn't.
the slow learner.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Somebody has snuck in.
Oh, hello, Super.
Hi, Super.
Hello, Joe. Hello, Ven.
Oh, hello.
And overweight loses that fitness trait on a police officer.
Yep. And that's bad because weapons are heavy and the ammo, you have to carry the ammo. For example, I'm level 10 in aiming now, and yes, now I can use the FAL. No, I can't use the FAL because it's too heavy.
The weak stomach is a good one.
Yep, weak stomach is perfect.
Okay. Weak stomach.
Because you're going to eat food that's fully cooked anyway.
That is very true.
So
I've got rid of the overweight, so I've got slow learner, weak stomach, short-sighted. Because you can correct short-sighted with glasses. Weak stomach, again, like you say, you're not eating anything that isn't well cooked anyway, so you're not going to have any food illness problems. Slow learner's not a problem because we've got mods on the server which negate that anyway. I need to find 3 points from somewhere.
I'm just trying to think.
Oh,
I went
man.
under. Yes.
You remember that we often found those slick wheels for the R32?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know now why, because normal tire has no grip.
Okay, so I need to find 3 points to support my new build.
Just trying to think. I was using underweight myself. Because,
yeah, I was gonna say that looked like a good one. That gives me 6, which means I've got another 3 points I can spend.
Because then you can still use the fitness ability.
Then I can actually take speed, demon, and dexterous.
Dexterous is decent because of the fact you can actually sort through everything quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. Or maybe I could get rid of those. What does... Because they usually go with thick skin, but that's an 8-pointer. So yeah. Yeah, let's go with that.
Well,
Select my load out. Let's go.
I don't do speed demon just because of the fact that you start running around so fast. Your driving abilities.
Yeah, well, I tend to drive at top speed anyway. Right, okay, so I'm in the trailer park by the looks of it. At Muldra.
Yeah.
Okay, let's equip the baseball bat. Put the food in my backpack. So just have a quick scoot around and loot what I can here from a food perspective. The contents of the fridge is going to be rotten. Let's see if we can find graham crackers. That'll do. See if there's a medicine cabinet. Some painkillers straight off the bat. That's good.
Yeah, usually the medicine cabinet doesn't have much.
The trees are growing well.
Looks like you already got some visitors.
Yep. Again,
Can this be the second death today?
The second death of Ben, yeah.
Oh no.
Well, so far I'm handling it, so it's alright. Just going to dive into there for a minute, just to... So if the worst comes to the worst, I can sort of like dive out of a window. Okay. There are a few. And they've just broken in.
I see you already on the minimap.
Alright, jolly good. I'm heading to the road.
Just take a left, Van, as you...
No, other side.
Yeah, are you sure? Go! Go! Right, do some donuts, Joe. Oh, there's a trailer.
Yeah, but do you guys really need more trailers?
No, that's true. That is true. We're well stocked on trailers.
But no, yesterday I actually 3D printed a Star Trek phaser.
Ooh, cool. You found quite a lot of them online, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
I knew there was a because they're all done in sort of CAD/CAM packages, aren't they?
Usually, yeah, they're done it by other people, so. But yeah, this was a Star Trek phaser template I found, so.
From the first series?
Oh yeah, the original.
Oh,
series.
the original ones.
Ah, cool. Okay.
Yeah, they're cool. Because there were several different versions of it. You've got like the whole, the one that actually looks like a pistol, but then they also used to have one that looked like a remote control.
Yeah, that was the next generation one.
Mm.
Good old childhood.
Yeah. So I remember. The thing is Star Trek. Now you got to remember, I was born at the start of the 70s. Yeah, I'm 51 years old. I was born in 71.
See, I was born in 77, so.
Yeah. So
young
When I
ones.
was a teen, when I was still I was pre-12, so I think it was probably when I was about 10 years old. So it would have been about 81. Me and my brother would sit there watching Star Trek at 6 o'clock in the evening, after watching Monkey on an old black and white telly with a twisty aerial. Had like a round aerial which you had to twist to tune in.
So I sent a picture into the Discord, into the main chat.
Okay. Alright, okay, let me have a quick look at that. Let's see if we can pop that up. Because Joe's got control.
I hope so. Wait till the next call.
Oh, look, there it is. Oh yeah, that looks exactly like it. That's really cool. Oh, I like that.
Notice how I'm actually holding it like...
Yeah. Is it actually the right size as well? It looks a bit small.
I had to shrink some of it down, but it's actually a pretty good size.
Fair enough. And what's this black thing up here that you've printed?
That there is from the original Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
The communicator that Shredder used to use.
Oh, and this
I
goes with
didn't
your
know that.
shredder. This is so let's blow that up a little bit. Yeah. Oddly enough, I wasn't a big fan of the Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that looks good. We're liking that. So there's your 3D printer. What type of 3D printer is it?
It's a Flash Forge 4 Lite.
Okay, cool. See, the many things that you come across on the Savvy Gadgetz channel.
But yeah, if you can look at the way I'm holding it, that phaser.
Yeah.
That is actually almost taken up my whole hand fist.
Okay.
And if you look at the way they had it back in the Star Trek,
Yeah, it wasn't particularly big. Yeah, I do kind of remember that. Right, so this is a good opportunity for me to also say, if you're watching the stream, there's a link in the description for the Discord channel. Discord, if you want to get on and join, you can. Join in the fun there. So like you can see, there's the three of us there. There are some channels there you can use for Warzone and for talking, using voice chat for Project Zomboid. But yeah, that looks cool, mate.
yeah, I printed that yesterday.
How long did it take?
About 4 hours, or about 6 hours.
Yeah.
So, let me see if I can send you an image of what the original series phasers used to...
I mean, once you've painted it up.
That's one of the second versions of the original series phaser.
Yeah.
So it did not actually have a whole lot of...
Yeah, that definitely looks like it's when you now when you look at it, you can see that it looks like it's been made out of
plastic.
yeah, washing up liquid bottles and things. Hello to Alan's phone channel. Yes, I was the person who posted the review of the Humax HD HVR 1100 receiver from FreeSat. Yeah, the HDR one. Yes, that was me. That is on my channel. It's actually one of my most popular videos, funnily enough.
But yeah, so it looks basically pretty close to scale.
It does look
as
pretty
far
close
as-
to scale, yeah.
So, and it fit directly on my 3D printer.
Cool.
So, but yeah. Right now I'm printing out a battery thing for to hold the batteries in. That basically, you just basically grab the batteries, and it puts the new batteries down. Basically a battery dispenser.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's neat that you guys found a car that is basically like you drive over there in the UK.
Yes, it's a right-hand drive rather than left-hand drive like it is over in the USA. So yeah, in short answer to Alan there is yes, I did post that video of the review of the Humax HDR 1100S. It was a few years ago, mind. And one of the things that came to light after that is posting that video is you need to make sure you have the right LNB on your satellite dish. Otherwise it doesn't work. Now mine was the correct type, so I was quite lucky I didn't have to change it. And the LNB is that bit that fits on the end of the pole that points at your satellite dish, and the wires go into that. You need to get the right version of that. Some people who've got like newer versions of satellites, sort of like the Q, the time the whole what was it? FreeSat Q, what was it? Sky Q, that was it. Was coming out, and that was if you had that installed in your system, that didn't work with it. And here we are, home James.
In the garage here, in the trunk of that brown
Thing.
Mustang, there is a shotgun, and the important thing is it has a light shotgun stock attached.
Oh, that's because I'm looking at the. Not looking at the right thing. There it is. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, where is it? Ah, you grabbed it already. Okay.
No, I haven't. I haven't touched it.
Eh?
It's not in there.
Oh.
Is it on the roof?
Yep, it's on the roof.
There's a difference between the trunk and the roof, Joe.
Yep. Thanks. But
Right.
this light shotgun stock is very rare to find that.
No,
So make sure you have 150 shells with you if you use that weapon.
Okay.
Unless you're me, then you end up carrying 300 and going to town on it.
Yeah. Right. Actually, I stashed my gear over here, didn't I? So.
Yeah, stash your gear in the metal cabinets.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks like it. Right. So I've got my katana there.
If you need more shotgun ammo, it's here on the platform at the main gate.
Okay.
In one of the crates there are a lot of shotgun shells.
Just snagging all my gear.
For me, it works really good if you have 200 shots in your backpack, but that is heavy already, and another 200 on a seat, and another 200 in the trunk, or 400, so you can say pick up half that you get the 200.
Okay, just let me grab my crap out of the fanny pack. So, that's the big pen. And the can opener, so there we go. Put those back in there. Go. Spare scarf. My key ring.
If you need better clothing, for example, leather jeans or here those military jackets, upstairs in the medicine room, there is a crate with already prepared things, gloves, scarves.
Yeah, I'm okay. You know, things are okay. Let's put this baseball bat over here. Because I don't need that one. I'll use that one instead. I'll use me spiky. There we go. I'll have that on me back. Got me backup. I've got a katana as a backup. Let's put some of these cans away.
And another hint, if you are using the shotgun, you have to put it on your back. So you can't use the katana, for example, and the shotgun together. But if you are using Michonne's katana, you can put Michonne's katana at your belt.
Okay. Okay, peanut butter, sterilised bandages, vitamins. I can actually get rid of those. Also, don't need that many water bottles. I guess I've never needed more than a 4. I'll put them there. It's just more space that I don't need to use. Yeah. Okay. Let's dive in here and see what we've got. Oh look, lots of food storage. As usual, Joe has been busy.
It wouldn't be a playthrough without Joe making tons of crates.
Yeah, food is important.
Yeah, but how much food do you actually eat?
The canned food, yep, you are right. But I learned. I didn't pick up all the things.
Well,
So
we do
there's
have a
hope.
nasty habit of picking up everything. Let's be fair.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Well, see, have you found my big truck? Not the hillbilly one, but the
Yep,
other
nothing.
one.
Nothing.
Haven't
Not-
found my big truck then, huh?
Not one.
That's strange.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, we did see a semi,
The semi, yes, I seen the semi.
but we haven't seen a semi with the
Sleeping cabin.
sleeping cabin on it in this
It's
playthrough.
in West Point is one.
I was talking about the one with the hum, not the.
I
The
know
do's
what
and
you
half.
mean. Yeah, but I didn't saw one.
Haven't found one. That's strange. That maybe it's
I wa-
because I haven't been playing. That's why.
Yeah.
It knows you're
Join-
not here.
So it knows
Join
I'm
the
not
game.
playing. It knows I'm taking a break, so it's like I'm gonna hide.
I'm gonna hide those from Ian and Joe. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Zord from Power Rangers. It doesn't come out till the selected Power Ranger comes.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Humvee. Yes, I see the engine is quite bad. Yeah.
I seen Ven walk back past her and not say anything. I was like, Ven, need to say
It was
something.
dark. Okay.
It wasn't that dark. I seen it plain as day.
It was dark on my side. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not what I was looking for. It wasn't what my purpose was. That's why I didn't see it. In my defence. Yeah. So anyway, if I don't know whether Alan's still watching. Did you have any questions, Alan, about the Humax? Because we're still using it. It's still going strong. We were paying sort of like £33 towards Sky and we moved away from Sky to the FreeSat. Now, the box itself at the time cost £210, but based on the cost of dropping Sky, the box paid for itself in 6 months. I posted that video 2 years ago, maybe. So yeah, it's still going, still using it, still good.
I don't think he's in the up that says 2 watching now.
Yeah. But, you know, that was the thing. He asked. I answered.
No worries.
If you had any other questions or any follow-up questions, he can ask. And also someone did ask me after that about the store, if there was a store on it, and there is, but it's not a very good one, to be fair. I think it's because Humax doesn't have licensing for things like Disney Plus and that sort of thing. They weren't able to add it to their store, and that kind of thing didn't actually really exist at the time. You only really had sort of like Netflix at that point, because like Disney Plus and
Disney Plus is
and
fairly
Prime Video,
recent.
they're fairly new. They came after the purchase of that box. So yeah, so
And
there you go.
even nowadays, the technology has advanced so much that you need actual HDMI to have any kind of a technology that plays Disney Plus or
yeah.
No.
Well, you know, a lot of the smart TVs come with those 3 things on it, as well as like for over here in England, you've got like the ITVX players, the BBC iPlayer. You've got More 4 and all those sort of things that you can add onto your TV, which you couldn't do before without a third party device like the Google Chromes, Google Chromecasts. You used to be able to do those.
For my older TV in the bedroom, I bought a Roku stick type thing.
Yeah, Fire TV sticks, things like that.
Yeah, basically it's a Roku because of the fact that Roku has a little bit somewhat more than Fire TV.
Right.
But yeah, Roku has where basically they can, like the movie Weird Al, the Weird Al movie.
Mm-hmm. With Daniel Radcliffe in it.
Yep. That is on Roku for free. So I had to watch it. I was like, yep.
That sounds familiar, Roku. I'm sure I've got an account with them somewhere. Yeah, and I've earned coins with them for bits and pieces, I think. Not entirely sure.
But I'm kind of excited for July because I'll be going to the event Voice Against Cancer.
Okay, yeah.
And you wouldn't believe who is actually going to be there.
Go on, hit me with it.
Ian McDermott.
Ian McDermott, now there's a familiar name.
The Emperor from Star Wars.
Ah, yeah, see, and that's why he's familiar.
Yes. He is going to be in Sioux Falls in July.
Woohoo. Okay, cool.
And I am gonna hit him with.
No, don't hit him. That's not a nice thing to do.
No, I'm not actually gonna hit him. I'm gonna say, do actually a voice impression.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
I am the Senate.
Yeah, we don't advocate violence unless it's in game.
And then it's to the zombies.
Yeah, unless it's zombies. Yeah, because I do play a lot of zombie games. If I'm not shooting people in Modern Warfare, then I'm walloping zombies in one form, because I do play Dying Light as well. I'm working through my way through Dying Light 2 at the minute.
We may have to look into doing the Sons of the Forest.
Yes, that's been something that's been mentioned. I've watched a couple of videos of Sons of the Forest, and that does look really cool. I saw Jack Frags and Tomographic playing it. They were doing a playthrough. And I've watched a couple of other videos on it.
Have you done the forest itself?
They did the forest The Forest. Oh, that's a separate game, isn't it?
Yeah, Sons of the Forest is the second version. It's like the sequel of it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't play The Forest. It's by
Yeah,
because it's by the same people. Yeah. I remember. Bruce was saying. Bruce is one of my mates from Fragland.
But yeah, the Forest is actually the first one. Sons of the Forest is the second one that just came out.
So will there be a Daughters of the Forest as part 3? Wives of the Forest.
Who knows?
Children of the Forest.
Maybe. Well, maybe next time they'll probably come out with the grandchildren of the Forest.
Grandchildren of the Forest. Yeah. Yeah. Keep the parentage there. Right. Anyway, that is 3 o'clock. Well, it's actually on here at 3:15. That's a couple of hours of gameplay. Again, I died. I can survive solo in apocalypse mode, but I can't survive multiplayer.
I was gonna say you survived last weekend
In a harder mode. This weekend, no chance.
I mean,
Right.
and he survived, so it's like...
Who knows? Just obviously, the magic wasn't with me this week. Right, so time to wrap it up for the week. Thanks to Joe for joining me on multiplayer. Thanks to Super for actually dropping into the voice channel and being on chat. Thanks to Alan for coming on and actually asking a question. And to King of Game for dropping in saying hello. And for Mr. Glitch for dropping in and saying hello. I'd also like to say thank you for those people who have subscribed to the channel this week. The channel is coming on rather nicely. Hopefully I will catch you again next week for another live session of Project Zomboid. And I hope you have a wonderful week. It's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
So long.
And we'll catch you all next week. Thanks for watching. Until then, bye-bye.